Hello guys, welcome back to SaaS Ltd deals. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to our channel to get the best lifetime deals on SaaS software. I'm back with another review and today I'm going to review MolyPix. So MolyPix is a tool that lets you create various designs just like Canva, and you can create various designs. It could be a poster, it could be an invitation card or a postcard or even a logo or even some images or even other images for social media. So the point is you can create literally any design that you want, and the best part is it has an AI for that. So you do not have to know any designing skills. You do not have to go through any complex designs. All you have to do is just type your idea, what kind of design you want, and then MolyPix is going to turn your idea or turn your prompt into a design. As you can see, here is a text on the box. It's a prompt, and after the prompt we have got 4 different images. So just like this, MolyPix is going to generate various images that you want from your ideas. And this tool is currently available on Appsumo as a lifetime deal. The regular price is over $100, but at Appsumo you are getting this tool at only $69. So before I show you all the plans, here are some more features. So you can design anything with one click, and then you can also customize the designs. So the best part is after generating you can also modify the text, layout, layers and also other elements. And then there are also various templates that you can use in order to create your designs, and you can also create your own brand kit. So now let's have a look at all the plans. So these are 3 different plans, lifetime plans that are currently available on Appsumo. So the tier 1 is going to cost $69, tier 2 $169, and tier 3 $349. So here are the credit limits. So the credits are going to be reset every month, and then you can also add only 1 member on each of the tier. So I think more members would have been great. And then there is also max generation limit, and you are also going to get access to the MolyPix editor. You can also download watermark free images. But there are some features that are not available on tier 1, so keep that in mind, such as the enhanced prompt, remove image background, brand kit. So these are some of the features that are not available on the tier 1, but on tier 2 and tier 3 you're going to get access to all these features, such as the enhanced prompt, background, removing background, brand kit, custom color palette, pro templates, generate similar, AI upscaler, expander, magic editor, magic erase, and also all the AI feature apps. So if you want to buy MolyPix on a lifetime deal from Appsumo, make sure you check the link in the description below. Also, if you're new to Appsumo, you can get 10% off your first purchase. Watch the full video till the end to know how. Now let me show you how this tool is going to work. So after you log in, you're going to get a dashboard just like this one. And from here you can start creating your design. So here's the design GPT. This is the AI from MolyPix. So you can describe your design, any kind of design that you want, and then the MolyPix is going to deliver exactly that. Okay, so let me provide a design idea. So here's one design idea. Imagine a vibrant and colorful design that immediately grabs attention. So the background is going to feature shades of orange, red and yellow. And then central to the design there is going to be popular street foods such as tacos, burgers and drinks. I can also enhance this prompt. So what it does is make your prompt even better. But I do not want to go through that. I just want to generate a design based on this. So let me see what I get. Okay, so the generation process has started. So as you can see, we have got 4 different designs and all of them look simply amazing if you have noticed that. So I have to say the designs are really impressive, and the best part is you can also remix this design with something else. You can also star it, dislike it or download it if you like it, and you can even edit it, which is amazing. So for example, if you want to change something, some specific things on the image, you can also do that. Just click on edit. Okay, so the editor has opened. Now I can edit literally everything from this text to this particular image to this text. So I can literally edit anything. And if I click on something, as you can see, I have all the editing option on top. If I select a text, I can change the text from on top. I can change the text from here. I can also make the AI write it. I can also change this image. I can flip, add some effects to it, fit to page, apply mask, crop it. So there are multiple editing options, and on the right side I can also change the position, the opacity, duplicate various elements, duplicate elements, and also remove elements from here. So each and every part of the image is editable, of this design is editable. And if I go to this text, I can also add even more text to here if I want. I can also add various media. For example, if I want to upload an image, upload an element that is related to this image or design, I can also upload that and then add that to here. I can also add various elements. So for elements, there are 3 different categories. I can add various visuals and icons and even shapes if I want. So these are all the different icons, and there are a lot of icons, as you can see: Facebook, Apple, Play Store, or something else, WhatsApp, Twitter. So there are multiple icons on here, and icon is powered by Icon Finder as well as Noun Project. So here's another set of icons, and then there are also various shapes such as the line shapes, and then also some more. So you can also add all these different elements to your image, to your AI image if you want. And then there is also this image section. So these images are powered by Unsplash. So this is the stock media collection. So if you want to add anything from stock media, you can simply search for that. For example, if you want to add something like for example, I want to add a balloon. So all I have to do is type that and then search for that. And as you can see, we have got a lot of images related to my query. Now I can add any image to this design. I can also add various background. So these are all the different background options. I can even edit the layers. So as you can see, we have a lot of layers. We have this particular layer and this one. So we have a lot of layers. We can also edit each and every layer on here. And then we can also resize this according to various platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I can also make it full HD or invitation card or a A4 size business card. So this is amazing how many things you can do with this editor. And after finishing my edits, I can download it, or I can even open this editor in full screen if I want. So just like this, we can generate various images or design, and then we can also edit the designs with a very rich, with a very feature packed editor. So let me go back to this create, and as I already showed you this design GPT, we can also design something else. For example, if we want something, an image for LinkedIn, we can also do that. So we can provide our idea about the LinkedIn image that we want to generate, and then we can also generate this. We also have to choose the size, so it could be for a LinkedIn post or it could also be for LinkedIn image ads. And then we can also choose the color palette. So if your brand has a certain color palette, you can also generate an image for that. For example, I want to generate one for this. So now I want to choose a color palette. I want it to be this crimson, this particular color palette. And now let me generate one. Let's see what we get for the LinkedIn image. So as you can see, we have got 4 different images according to the description that we provided. This was our description. Now once again, the images look amazing. The text is really on point. And the best part is, once again, we can remix this. We can remix this particular image. We can use this as a template, and then we can generate some more images that are inspired by this. And obviously, once again, we can open the editor in order to edit this image. And if I click on the image, we can see more details such as the size, the resolution, or the prompt that is used. We can also share it. We can also check out the other images. So just like this, we can also create images for LinkedIn, invitation postcards. So there are multiple options. For example, I want to create a logo. I want to try this logo feature. So for example, I want to create a logo for a sushi restaurant named Ichiban Sushi that is simple and elegant. Let me change this. I want to name it. So for example, this is going to be the name, and obviously this is a pre-given prompt. You can obviously write your own prompt, provide your own idea. For example, if you have a brand, you can provide a prompt for that according to how you like. You do not have to mention all this or write just like this one. You can obviously come up with your own idea that is going to be creative. So the more creative you are, the better the results are going to be. Okay, so for example, I want to create a logo for a sushi restaurant that is named LFGG Sushi. So let me see, we can also change some settings, such as we can change the style. So these are all the different style options for the logo, as you can see. And I'm just going to keep it auto. I can also select the size. For example, I want to make it 16:9. And then I can also choose a color palette. I'm going to keep this forest. Now let's see what we get from the logo feature. Okay, so we have got the results. So these are 4 different images, and I have to say I'm really impressed with the results. As you can see, all of the logos are on point. All of the logos have the element, the sushi element. As you can see, I think this has to be the best one. It has a very similar design to an actual sushi, and also LFGG Sushi. So the font is also on point. I have to say this has to be one of the best logos out of all these 4. So overall 10 on 10 on this logo feature. I'm really impressed, but obviously once again you can remix. You can use this image to generate some more. You can also edit this image if you want to change certain parts of the image, and then you can also star it, dislike it, or even download it. So these are basically all the designs that you can create. It could be designed with GPT. So with design with GPT, you can literally create anything. It could be image, poster, or LinkedIn post, or a logo, or something else. But if you want something certain, if you want a poster, you can use this feature. For LinkedIn, this one, invitation, postcard, images, and logos. So the point is you can create literally any design that you want with MolyPix. Let me try one last option. I want to use this image feature. So I'm just going to remove this prompt, pre-given prompt. Okay, so let me paste my prompt. So here's the prompt. But the photo that I want it to be realistic. So I have to choose this style from here. So here are some more styles. I want to choose this realistic style. I can also choose the size, the color palette. I'm just going to keep them as they are and then generate. So let's see how are the images. Okay, so here's my prompt once again, and as you can see, the whole idea was about a cat was stealing a fish and the fishmonger was chasing him. So as you can see, that is exactly what I have got, at least in this particular image, and the images are also very realistic, so that is amazing. Okay, so these are basically all the different things that you can create. But obviously you have to be creative in order to create something more. But no matter what type of idea you came up with, MolyPix is going to deliver all of your ideas into images. And then after this create section, we also have this apps section, application. So on the apps, there are multiple apps on here such as Magic Erase. So you can erase anything from an image. And then there's also AI filters. So you can also turn your photos into this Ghibli design. You can also turn into this design. So there are multiple designs as you can see. And there is also this free tool that is going to generate color palette from an image. So you can also make use of any of these tools such as the old photo restoration. So you can restore any old photos. You can also turn your sketch into images. You can magic erase, which means erase anything from an image just by selecting that. You can edit, you can remove the background. So there are multiple options. And then you can also create your own brand kit with your own everything. For example, you have to provide the name, the logo of your brand, and then you have to add the color. So the best part is once you create various designs, you can add your own brand kit to those designs, such as the logo, such as your brand color. So that is how the brand kit is going to be helpful. And then there are also various AI templates. So these are all different templates. As you can see, we have templates for posters. So these are all the different templates for posters, as you can see. And then templates for invitation, LinkedIn, postcard, various logos. So these are basically all the different templates that you can use, and the templates are divided into various categories such as LinkedIn, business, marketing, holidays. So these are all the different templates, and you can also use any of this template in order to add your own design. And then there is the editor that I have already showed you. So on the editor, you are going to get access to all the AI tools. You can add text, you can add various media, elements, stock images, you can change the background, you can change layer, and also resize your image with the editor. And after the editor, we have history, which means all of your activities are going to be stored on this history section. So overall, I think MolyPix is an excellent tool that lets you create various designs, and the best part is all of the designs are customizable. You can use AI to create your designs, and you can also use AI to edit your image. So you do not have to put any skills, any designing skills. You do not have to go through any designing complication. All you have to do is just provide your idea and you are going to get your image. But obviously you can edit each and every part of that image. You can also add your own brand kit. There are various templates, and about the designs, you can come up with any type of design, any type of idea that you have on your creative mind. So if you want to buy MolyPix on a lifetime deal from Appsumo, make sure you check the link in the description below. With this tool, you are going to get all these tiers with these limits.
So if you are new to Appsumo, you can get 10% off your first purchase. For that, go to the link in the description, and once you enter the link, you are going to get a pop-up like this, and on this box you have to provide your email, then click on unlock my 10%, and then you will get a link in your email. Go to that link, and this way you can get 10%. You have to use it from Appsumo credits gift, and this 10% discount is only for new customers. You can also join our SaaS discussion group on Facebook to get latest updates on SaaS software, exciting discounts, and attractive giveaways just like this.